And as you can see, it ranges from something very modern on the right-hand side to potentially even something very intricate and more delicate, even a new look for her where she's hooded. And then we have something kind of in the middle that's more traditional, I guess, of what you'd think katana would look like.
Right. Would these be what you would call, would that be a speed?
That would be probably the speed. Yeah.
Okay.
And how long on average does it take a person to do like a speed drawing?
It really varies. Again, they're just supposed to be quick iterations.
Sure.
It's nothing that we're really supposed to spend too much time on. That's what this next step kind of shows us, is just the more detailed, intricate line drawings that our artists can do.
So now you've kind of found silhouettes almost, and now you're kind of narrowing it down into where you really want to be.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
We got next here.
Okay, so yeah, this is interesting because we also decided to take a look at the dark side of katana. So on the right-hand side, you'll see some kind of more regal-looking kind of costumes, and on the left, maybe even something a bit more aggressive, right? So you see a lot of like metals, and again, more like ripped and torn, tattered clothing. So again, just different approaches, different looks.
Gotcha. Now here is something very interesting.
That's super special.
Spirit, would you like to make the announcement?
So, yeah, so absolutely. This is Katana's second outfit, her alt uniform, which is kind of a throwback, or at least inspired by a lot of the MK9 stuff that she wore.
Yeah, it's more of a traditional look for her.
Definitely. So you see a lot of like the cloth and like the long loin that she has. Very traditional, but yeah, super excited that this one made it into the game. It looks really good.
And then we're going to move into sort of like, you know, from the bottom to the top, we end up with this right here.
Yeah, this is, as we know, katana here, the final concept. And as you can see, we have a front and a back. And the reason, obviously, why we do that is because these concepts are given to our character artists, who then need to go in and digitally sculpt all these details into the model.
Okay.
Now, I'll have to say that in comparison to this game, to the last Mortal Kombat, the females seem to be a little more toned down.
Absolutely. I mean, the mantra from this game has kind of always been realism and heading towards a more realistic look. So, same thing kind of applies to the proportions, where we try to kind of bring things back in, per se, to where they should be.
Awesome. Awesome.
Women looking more like women do. Like
exactly.
Little less. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use words right now.
No, we're just gonna go ahead and move on to that.
I think we're ready to move on